Just in case you had any shred of hope left that Trump's tariffs were actually intended for the best of the economy, the 50% tariff he's threatening to put on Brazil should discard that hope faster than Trump discarded his lawyer's guidance anytime he happened to find himself walking by a Miss America pageant changing room. To understand why it's so absurd, you only have to understand two things. First, we have a trade surplus with Brazil in the billions. In fact, they are one of the very few countries on the planet that still buys more from us than we buy from them. Since the Olive Garden kids menu crayon math he used to calculate the tariffs was based entirely on trade deficits, a sane person might ask, why would we put tariffs on Brazil when we have a surplus with them? Which brings me to the second thing you need to know. I have to tell you about an aspiring authoritarian leader who lost a presidential election. So he tried to retain power by building support within the government to overthrow that government while at the same time discrediting the election results. And as a last-ditch effort, he ordered his subjects to attack government buildings in a coordinated effort to try to stop power from changing hands. Now, of course, I'm not talking about Trump. I'm talking about his best friend, Jair Bolsonaro, the disgraced former president of Brazil who is basically a mini-me of Trump. Because really, we're all mini-me's compared to Trump. Oh, and one thing I forgot to mention, Bolsonaro is also facing a series of extremely serious charges. And if he's convicted by the courts he claims are waging lawfare, he would spend the rest of his life in prison. Any of this sound familiar? Obviously, Trump is in love with his Brazilian clone. So obviously, instead of building a trade policy that is in favor of American consumers and business owners, he is attempting to weaponize our economy against a trade partner to punish them for simply enforcing their laws because he happens to be friends with the foreign criminal, all in an effort to make Americans pay for his corrupt clone's crimes.